My name is Leo Kimble. I'm from Freo Flyers, and we're a trampoline and tumbling club that's based in O'Connor. So I've had a couple of interactions with gymnastics. So firstly, when I was doing diving, obviously in Zimbabwe, all of the pools were outdoor pools. So in the winter especially, we used to train on trampolines and everything like that just because it was too cold to train in the pools. And whilst I was doing diving, I actually tried a little bit of artistic gymnastics just to sort of like complement and help my diving. And my first gymnastics coach was Wesley Chirima, who's actually just started at High Flyers. So it's sort of like gone sort of full circle. So 20 something years later, we've met again. So that was quite cool. When I was in New Zealand, I was just doing trampolining to try and keep fit. And I helped set up a club called Extreme Trampoline. There was Angie and Justin, so they were the people that then moved to Icon and actually coached Dylan Schmidt, who was the New Zealand Olympian that got a bronze at the last Olympics. So I started working with them. And then whilst I was working with them, an opportunity came to be a head coach at another gym in New Zealand, and Angie and Justin and I sat down and we had a big discussion, and they turned around and they said, look, you can come and work for us, which is fine, and help us run our club, but you'll always be underneath us. Whereas like if you actually go and run your own club, then it'll be better for you and probably be better for the sport within New Zealand. So yeah, that's how I kind of like ended up getting that opportunity to run my own club in New Zealand. And so yeah, I became a national coach in New Zealand, and then got offered a job at Peak Trampoline in 2013, and then I've been in Perth ever since. So yeah, and I became a national. Well, I've represented Australia a couple of times. So yeah, since I've been here.
What would you say to people considering taking up coaching?
I think it's just it's a career that is really, really rewarding. Like you get to help people realize their potential, and that is quite an amazing thing to be a part of. Yeah, I feel very fortunate. I mean, I constantly now, even when I speak to sort of people in the like that I haven't met before and everything like that, and they're like, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I run a trampoline club and I'm a trampoline coach. So like people just look at me in disbelief. It's like they almost don't believe that that's a career and that's something that you can actually do and have some relative success at. So yeah, so it's quite nice to be a part of something like that. I just love, to me, the thing that like really just makes it for me is that when you can teach someone to do something that they just don't believe is possible, they can't see it in themselves, they don't believe that they can do it, and then when you can go through that journey and you can get them from you're just not believing that it's even possible to then actually doing it, whatever level that looks like. It's even people that learn how to back somersault for the first time, or people that learn how to front somersault. It's just that constant like joy of just seeing people's eyes light up and like, wow, I actually did something, that's really cool. So yeah, that's what I really, really love about coaching. I've had so many wonderful experiences and everything like that. I've been doing it for the last 18 years. I just think it's quite a nice thing to be able to pass all of the joy and excitement and everything that I've had, to pass it on to other people and see other people like really get enthused and really love it and everything. So yeah, it's good.